Hello, James Marchington here with the latest news from TSC. So what's going on this week? Well, the Browning August competition is over and we've got the results of that one. This Saturday it's the Oxford Festival of Shooting and the next shoot in the TSC series. We've got an update on that as well as our drive to reach 10,000 subscribers in time for the festival. And the BBC has been running a positive story about shooting for once, featuring David Florent and some of the young shots who are new to the TSC. All that and more coming up after this. Phil and Amy Eastman dropped into the Oxford Gun Company on Saturday to shoot the very last day of the month-long Browning August Challenge, and they both did rather well. Phil tied in top place with Richard King on 97, so those two will be shooting off for the top prize of a Browning 525 shotgun. The runner-up will be getting 750 Winchester cartridges. There's a shoot-off for third place too, with Luke Taylor and Danny Tullett tied on 96. Meanwhile, Amy took the Ladies and Members Prize outright with a score of 88. She's just become the Ladies World Compact Champion, and she brought along her trophy and medal to show us. Last year's TSC champion, Chloe Aplin, took the Juniors Prize of a Browning 525, ahead of Charlie Madden and Darcy McBride. So that's the Browning August over for another year, and next up at the Oxford Gun Company, it's the Festival of Shooting, this Saturday, the 7th of September. Entry is absolutely free, and it's a great day out for the whole family, with displays and demonstrations, gun dogs, as well as have a go on archery, axe throwing, clay shooting and more. There'll be loads of trade stands, including gunmakers Fausti and Browning, and Castellani, the famous manufacturer of skeet vests and other shooting clothing. They're running a prize draw that every visitor to the festival can enter for free, with prizes of shooting vests, shirts and caps worth a total of £350. We'll be taking a look at some of their gear in this Thursday's programme, so make sure to tune in again on Thursday for a sneak preview of what you can see at the festival. Also at the festival there's a clay competition, with a Bettin Solly shotgun worth almost £1,000 as top prize. Juniors can win a Meraki shotgun worth £800, and there are prizes of cartridges, cash and vouchers down to third place in each category. As well as the open shoot, running alongside the festival is the next fixture in the TSC series for under-21s. It's the next qualifier for the TSC Grand Final in December, with 2 MG cars to be won, one for top boy and one for top girl. All in all, it's going to be quite a day, so do come along and join in the fun. I'll be there filming for this channel, so if you spot me, do come up and say hello. It's always great to meet our viewers in real life. For directions and details, see oxfordguncompany.co.uk. And remember, if you're planning to shoot the TSC series competition, you'll need to phone ahead and book in. The number is 01844 238 308. Now, if you're in the Oxford area, you might well have heard TSC on the BBC. Last week, they interviewed David along with some new TSC young shots about the time it takes to get a shotgun certificate. The BBC sent a cameraman to film at the Oxford Gun Company and had them into the BBC Radio Oxford studio for an interview too. They talked to Will Cantor and his mum Emma, who've had to wait almost 6 months for their certificates. Will explains that the delay was really hampering his development as a shooter.
I find it's a lot easier now, as it's easier to shoot with your own gun, which doesn't have to change if someone else is using it or something. It's a lot easier.
And it must make it simpler for travelling about to shoots and things like that.
Yeah, now I can just go where I want. I could only just shoot here or somewhere else, but I couldn't take the gun home or anything.
Emma says that the prospect of being interviewed was a bit nerve-wracking, but she handled it well.
It was fascinating, actually. So, never been on TV, never actually been in a radio studio quite in the same way. And representing something that we feel quite passionate about was relatively easy. But I'm also aware it could be quite controversial because I'm going on radio and TV talking about my child who wants a gun licence.
So were you expecting a rough ride?
I don't know whether I was expecting a rough ride, but I was definitely prepared for some difficult questions. And actually, to be fair to the BBC, I thought they were quite balanced in the questions that they asked us.
What struck me was how we all think the BBC has got it in for shooting, yet they broadcast this story with no anti-shooting bias whatsoever. It just shows that shooting can get a positive message out there. We just need to take the initiative rather than waiting for an attack on shooting, when we're always going to be on the back foot. Oh, and after all that coverage, Will and his parents not only got their certificates, they also got an apology from Thames Valley Police as well. Now, here's my pick of the latest shooting videos on YouTube. This one's from one of our old favourites, the trick-shooting Gould brothers, and this time they're shooting a flying clay pigeon at an astonishing 400 yards. They are using a centerfire rifle and scope, but even so, that's quite some achievement. To watch it, click on the link in the description below. Now, if you remember, David's hoping this channel will reach the 10,000 subscriber mark in time for the festival on Saturday. In fact, we've got a small bet on it. I said I didn't think we'd quite make it in time, and at the moment, it looks like I might keep my money. You guys have been doing your best, sharing and encouraging your friends to subscribe, and when I checked at lunchtime, the total was 9,874. That means we've got to get another 126 subscribers by Saturday to hit the magic 10,000, and that's a big ask. I'd be delighted to lose my bet, so see if you can prove me wrong. Share the heck out of this channel over the next few days, email all your friends, and tell them to subscribe. If you succeed in getting us past the 10,000 mark, we'll draw a winner for a shooting lesson and a skeet vest, together worth £200 for one lucky subscriber. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We're back on Thursday when David will be showing off some new kit he's been testing, including some smart new shooting glasses and a shooting vest from Castellani. So tune in again on Thursday to watch that one, and I'll hope to see you at the festival this Saturday. As always, do please give our sponsors a look when you're choosing a new gun, cartridges, clothing, and the rest. They're supporting our sport, and they deserve our support in return. See you Thursday.